and the girls game on our sister station, our mothership of DRG Media Group, 1060 KGFX and 103.1 FM. Of course, that game also available at drgnews.com and the KGFX page. For those who are on the road this night following high school sports, or for whatever the reason, especially as winter driving continues, even though we've got a beautiful week of weather ahead, the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety, who celebrates being a part of a team, reminds us that snow means slow. Remember to drive for conditions and buckle up too. You've got some place to be. We could have snow in the forecast next week, although temps in the 40s and even low 50s today, making things pretty nice as far as road conditions are concerned, although winds out of the west could cause some problems for us coming back home from time to time as well. A 58-50 game right now with just 10 seconds left. Governors sophomores in pretty good shape. Let's try to breeze through our state of basketball. Looking at Class AA scores and standings for boys basketball will start. The Governors played 2 games last week on the road. They got a win a week ago tonight at Douglas, 65-39. Aberdeen Central lost at O'Gorman that night, 61-41. Of course, the Governors lost at Brandon Valley, as mentioned, Thursday night, 68-57. And then Aberdeen Central losing here in Aberdeen to Brandon Valley, 69-53. And then, other games that occurred over the weekend. You had Rapid City Stevens and Central beating Brookings and Watertown on Friday night and also on Saturday. Meanwhile, Friday night, Harrisburg beat Sioux Falls Jefferson. You had Roosevelt defeating Yankton. Sioux Falls Lincoln stayed unbeaten with a dismantling of O'Gorman, 69-32. Kind of a surprise in how big of a blowout that game was. Sturgis got a win in the Black Hills Conference over Lee Deadwood on Friday. And then on Saturday also it was Sioux Falls Jefferson over Huron, 71-61. O'Gorman lost a second straight on the weekend. They lose at Sioux Falls Roosevelt, 62-49. Tonight, in addition to the Governors playing here in Aberdeen, Watertown is in Huron in the ESD. Harrisburg will go to Brookings as well. Mitchell hosts Sioux Falls Roosevelt. And that team that both of these teams tonight are familiar with, Brandon Valley, they're at home again. They're hosting Marshall, Minnesota. Other games in Class AA, a good one in Sioux Falls. Top-ranked Lincoln plays at Washington. And T-Area will go to Sioux Falls Christian in Class A, top-ranked Class A team there. And T-Area, of course, a good team out of AA now. Spearfish is hosting St. Thomas More out west, while Sturgis goes to Hill City. Into tonight's action, though, talk about the power rankings, and they're headed up by Sioux Falls Lincoln, the only unbeaten team in AA. They're 9-0. Harrisburg and Mitchell are 8-2. Harrisburg a little bit better in the power average than the defending champion Colonels. Brandon Valley still just one loss on the season, 9-1, but they are in the 4th power ranking. Spearfish in 5 at 7-2. Huron, who the Governors will see a week from tonight at Riggs High Gym. No, I take that back. That's a couple of weeks away. Govs play Yankton a week from tonight. Huron is 6-4. Sioux Falls, Washington at 6-3. O'Gorman in the 8th spot at 8-4. Then T-Area at 7-4. The rest of the pack is 500 or below. But the Pierre Governors tied with Sioux Falls Roosevelt with a 40-even power average. And Pierre would be in the 10 spot, maybe 11. Actually, Roosevelt has more wins right now, so Pierre would be in the 11 seed, and they would play either Huron or Washington on the road if the Sodak 16 were to be played tonight. Stevens, Central, Douglas, and Sturgis are in the top 16. Aberdeen Central is right now in the 17 spot. They're outside of a would-be Sodak 16, so they really need some wins to get a